Okay, well, we'll wait for Zexel. Never mind, Zexel's there. And then we'll wait for Oku to come back. Hi! I gave him notes already. Oh, okay, I'll wait. Oh god, is Julius coming too? Did both of you happen to appear at the same time?
Aaron did not reach out to Julius, so Julius
I know,
comes, that is
but
of his
Julius
own volition.
decides, yeah, if Julius decides to come on his own volition at the same time, it's like, oh, hey, fancy seeing you here.
That'll be funny. Are there any notes you need to give him real quick?
I will if he
Specific to Julius.
decides.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he's just in Julius's model because of the last scene he did. He did a short scene as Julius, short stream, and I feel a bit bad that I didn't notice. He was role playing by himself.
Oof.
As Zowie.
Is there anything up there?
Yeah, there's buttons.
Oh, buttons. Buttons? Buttons.
Yeah, you can turn off the music. You can
share.
open the books.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm guessing he's
cool.
trying to turn off the music. Also, if you're talking, we can't hear you. Oh, never mind. There you are.
I'm trying. Where is the button for the music?
It's this one right here. The music number.
I don't see that.
Yeah, I don't either.
You might. Oh. Hold on. I don't care about the music. Here.
Oh, hold on. It's probably because I don't have that. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Good memory.
Did I turn it on? Did I? No, I
There we
didn't. No, I didn't.
Yeah,
It takes a minute to activate after you click it.
Kai, now you're
There
making
it
me
is.
really wish we had the glaive on this model already.
Hey,
We'll put it on tonight. If you
Okay.
have energy.
that's better.
Okay.
So we're waiting on Oku?
I like how you flux and just stared into my soul. Repeat.
So we're waiting on Oku?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
waiting on Oku to come back. Also, is Julius of his own volition coming here, or are you just gonna spectate?
His own volition.
Oh.
Alrighty, I will give you the notes. First
Do
off,
I need to back away in case there's anything Julius specific?
so far no.
Okay.
Does Julius have any of his sites active when he first comes in?
Yes.
Which ones?
Let's go with all three.
Remind me what all three he has again.
Soul.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Detect magic.
Mm-hmm.
Where were the others? And soul
There's-
sight,
know what Julius had.
magic sight.
Yeah, there's soul sight, detect magic, and then I don't know what the third one would be for Julius, but there's other sites.
What are the other sites?
There's true sight, soul sight, detect magic. What are the others after true sight?
There's spin-offs of like solar magic, so like aura sight. There's some
just-
people have a funky thing for emotion sight.
No, we'll just go with just the true sight.
True sight. Okay. So detect magic, soul sight, and true sight. Okay.
and dark vision, technically.
I wouldn't really. Would that be considered a sight? Anyway, it was fine.
Yeah.
He has these three anyway. Detect magic. Let's get that one out of the way. With detect magic, the black swirly thing that you see on Jinx's model, the magic tied to it is familiar.
Oh boy.
I will do a history roll to see if you can pinpoint it. Let's roll. D100. No, not 200. Jesus, 100. Thank you.
Oh, wait a minute.
88. All right, both of you can. It seems like it's a mix of Thresha's magic and Lily's magic, though Lily's is more predominant.
Oh god.
So if I were to put it on like a percentage bar of like out of 100%, like 10, 15 is Thresha and the rest is Lily.
Okay.
Soul sight, you would see Jinx's soul. It looks like it usually does. However, it looks like the saturation got slightly turned down on it. Like slightly grayish, but not. It's not like completely gray. But like if it was bright red before, now it seems like a faded red-ish. You can still tell it's red, but it's a bit faded. True sight. You just see Jinx.
Okay.
There will come a time where Jinx will look off into the distance, get scared, and run away. You will not be able to detect her after that at all.
Okay.
You will sense something approaching. This is not something that you are familiar with or have encountered before. And I didn't see Isaiah say anything to Julius in the stream, so I'm gonna assume he did not say anything to Julius about the dad, as it didn't seem like he wanted to talk about it. Okay, so Julius has no clue who this is. Oh, one more thing with Soul Sight before I forget. As before when you came here and you would see all the villagers and all that, there are very few now, only like a handful-ish. They're just kind of chilling. When the unknown presence approaches and like appears, they seem to part way for them. A few will scamper off, but not that many. Most of them just make way. Yes?
Can I pull you aside for a quick question?
One moment. Since both of you would be using soul sight at that point, you would see that the soul, I don't want to say it's regal or noble, but it has a aura of authority around it. Like, this is a prominent figure at the very least. Hold on, let me double check and make sure I got everything. Okay. Thank you for your patience. Okay. Souls check. Cross is still stone. Has been, always will be. Jinx is distraught, angry, sad, whatever have you. I think that's it. Am I missing anything from what I gave you?
No.
Okay. I will be right back.
What's up, Falcon? I'm gonna... I'm not sure. How about you?
About the same. I was here a little while ago, but one of my family members, our house is old as fuck. And they turned on the microwave and the air fryer at the same time. And shut off the power to my room.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that happens. Well, since your house is old.
Yeah. The electrical and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, bro, I was just chilling. Like, it's hot here. It's like I just got set up. The fan's in the perfect spot to keep me cool, and I'm leaning back. I'm like, all right, it's RP time. Just get in here and say hello to like Wolfenkind, and everything shuts off. Entire darkness, just complete darkness in my room. I'm like, no! Curse you! How could you do this to me?
Okay. I'm gonna just be in here, have Julius say his piece, then make my way over to work, carry him if there's still time. If not, then laying for.
Yeah. So Isaiah's been here already, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's been here already.
Okay.
Oh right. Also, Wolf, you will see the ring Isaiah made for Iris on top of that cross because he was here earlier.
Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Gotcha.
Now I will come in after.
Any
know.
other questions, comments, or concerns?
Nope.
Negative.
Alrighty, I'ma go to my spot. And let camera.
I will
Camera.
give you.
Yay. Okay.
Once I see you move, I'll give you like 20 seconds.
I'll jump when I'm ready. Whee!
If we can see you that far, actually, I can see you in my mirror.
Put on your nameplates then.
That too.
Go ahead. I'll wait until he moves past. Until he approaches the cross. Oh, Aaron's here too.
Okay, there we go.
Hi.
You alright? Where's everybody else?
It seems like everyone's jumped ship.
Hi.
Easy, he's with me.
Hello, James. So he was there earlier.
They left.
They left?
That's why?
James, can you tell us why they left?
Did something happen?
Besides what's...
No. No.
You know, you don't have to hide anything from us.
Do you still have the one with the gloves? Thingies?
He is going to port in one of the gloves, toss it to Julius, port in the other, and put it on his right hand.
So they will port in, fine, but you will notice after about a few minutes that they'll start like fading away. Not like they're like disintegrating or anything, but like they're going back to where they came. Like, they can't stay here.
Okay.
It'll only be like after a few minutes, so you still have time. I'm just letting you know.
Okay. Yeah. It's alright.
Why did you leave us?
I can't answer that.
He was here. He offered to tell me about her, but I said no. Because it's not her anymore.
It's not.
I'm okay. Sorry.
You don't have to apologize. So did everybody else leave because she's gone?
Partially, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Most of them did. Right?
Do you know the other half? What's wrong?
Nothing. Oh. Some of them just moved on. They wanted to go their own ways.
I mean, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has their own goals, everybody has things that they want to do, whether they're still alive or otherwise.
They don't agree.
What do you mean?
She just gestures to the souls that are remaining.
Opinions do vary on the person.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but there are a lot of you, if not almost all of you, that saw Iris as chief, right? Given... if I remember right who her father was.
Just given the story. Jakes. I think we just...
We've got company.
I don't sense anybody, but given the fact that she just ran, I think we just might meet him.
I don't recognize who the fuck this is.
Neither do I.
Very few people should be able to reach here. I don't like that.
Well, who's the...
A couple more come to say their goodbyes for the 5th time.
Yes.
And
Go on.
you first, Aaron.
You met her first.
So long, sweet child.
Bye, my rose.
Yes, we decided to give her her mother's last name instead of mine.
Hmm.
Although it didn't quite fit in at the time. It's more like a prickly thorn.
Well, from what I knew of her, she had her moments. I didn't know her back when she was Isaac, but
Mischievous little one. But then again, what child isn't? So
Given the way you're-
to come back again.
this is the final time.
Sure. I thought
I'm
the
assuming.
time was the final time.
So you've been watching.
Of course I have. You're kind of standing in one of my graveyards. Well, mine and
Fair
my
enough.
graveyard.
Well, this one was more than just for me, so...
Honestly surprised you came back, considering you couldn't even look at him when he appeared.
I'm assuming, judging by the way you're talking and speaking of them, that you're the father.
Correct.
Your name is...
I can't quite remember, to be honest. I've always just been called Chief. And the one who called me by my name was my beloved.
I take it that she's probably not in here.
You know why everybody else is left?
Because they didn't want to be in the same place as a coward.
That's part of the reason from what Jake said. Seems to be more to it than that.
Some of them simply moved on. Didn't want to stay stagnant in one place, which I didn't fault them for. But the others, like I said, they didn't want to stay in the same place as a coward.
Nothing else ran them off? Or nobody else?
To my knowledge, we simply had a meeting and talk of what had transpired, and everyone came to the same conclusion, and off they went.
Fair enough. People won't follow a leader that they don't see fit.
And more so, I didn't really want to keep them here if they didn't want to be here.
Well, I'm more so speaking on the behalf of those that didn't want to stay in the presence.
No. Of Isaac, yes. They didn't want to be buried next to them.
Only reason I ask is because something seems off with Jinx. I'm sure you've picked up on it too.
Other than her wailing and crying, it's the same.
She's always been, from what little I've known of her, she's been very forthright with her emotions, but seeing her like this last time was after we freed her. I haven't seen her this distraught since then.
Interesting. Then again, she doesn't exactly stick around me long.
Does she go out and about? Leave here?
I would assume so, considering you've met her. I don't keep track of everybody.
Very well.
What is it?
I'm just racking my brain.
For what? For why she's so... this?
I suppose since you're, or at least at one point were, whether you still are is, I suppose, up for debate, the chief might as well inform you of the state of one of your people, as any good leader should be informed of their people's well-being.
It's about Isaac. Don't worry
No,
about
it's about Jinx.
What is it then?
I have a theory that somebody has been in contact with her. To what degree, I don't know, but something with her is... How do I describe it? Something's changed something inside of her, her soul. Once there was color, and now it's like somebody put a filter over it.
Could have something to do with her wailing and crying. Perhaps she's just emotional. She'll get over it eventually.
Very rarely do I see souls get affected to that degree simply by emotions.
You did say she was very forthright with her emotions, so it's possible.
Maybe.
I'm not sure. I'll keep an eye on her at the very least.
Make sure there's no unexpected visitors. Not that there should be.
Like who?
Certain goddess that doesn't like to lose.
That explains so many. Could you be specific?
Her name's Thrasher.
From the legends?
Yes. If that's what your people know her from.
What we mostly know about her is storybooks and fairy tales.
Stories and fairy tales always have a grain of truth to them.
According to those, she's supposed to be this benevolent goddess.
Yeah, well, she can go fuck herself. TLDR, she's the one that put Isaac through all the bullshit that she went through.
But yes, agreed. Their life was not easy based on what little I picked up. Not to mention the fact that other one cut it quite short. At least the first time.
Thrasher is the one that is behind the entire shebang. Yes, actions may have been taken by another individual, but they wouldn't have happened if she had just stayed in her place and not overreached.
And the first death of Isaac was the other one's fault. I didn't see Thresher during the village attack.
Again, somebody else's hand, but it boils down to the actions of a predecessor.
So if a father goes on a tyrannous escapade, do you blame the son then?
I wouldn't expect a human to understand.
So now we're bringing race into this. Not speaking
Regardless,
to you.
the warning still stands to keep an eye out for unexpected visitors.
Oh, I will. After all, I have people to protect. By anyone I deem a threat.
As I would expect. So is there any further reason?
Intently, is there anything that you wanted to say back there?
No, I just came here to say my piece.
Again?
This is my first time here. Well, back in a while.
Could have sworn never mind then. Hello. And there you are. At least you went down fighting, I suppose.
Better than the first time.
And with him turning his back, it will be the last.
Is his soul similar to, Jinx's?
Nope.
Okay. So did you stop by just to say hello and keep an eye on us, or did you want something?
Oh, I told myself that if anyone were to come say goodbye again after the whole Isaac reincarnating thingy, I would come say hello to size them up and make sure that they either, if they do come back, they don't cause trouble, or they don't come back if they cause trouble. Like if they had appeared and started fucking shit up, which neither of you are doing, so good job on that.
You know, believe it or not, I have a respect for the dead and wouldn't want to see a graveyard turn into a battlefield.
That's already happened once.
Oh, that's right.
Do tell.
Me and another person. Well, he was a demigod at the time. Fought a creature that was linked to your son, daughter.
Son?
Not really accepting of change, are you?
Wait. I might recall what you were talking about. Is it the same person that put that there?
Yes.
Ah, then I vaguely recall that fight.
Then I don't need to.
Also just tuned in because I wanted to know what the fuck was going on with all the ruckus.
Then I don't think I need to explain. If you know vaguely, then I won't go into much detail.
Doesn't matter.
It's a situation that's been resolved anyways.
Oh, well, there you have it.
I don't have any more questions. Or anything else that I need to say.
Alrighty. Feel free to take your exit if you so choose. Unless you want
got
to
anything?
to Isaac.
No. I said my piece.
Then I'll catch you later or never, whichever have you.
Probably never. Doubt you'll be calling us back, and I doubt I'll be coming back here.
I have no reason to. Make
And
sure
hopefully it stays that way.
make sure the current version of Isaac doesn't do anything stupid. Doesn't be a coward again. Thanks.
Not very accepting of change. No, he's
Typical royalty and leadership, pompous as fuck. Come on.
He's not worth the expungement.
So that's the dad.
Figured.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine, just a bit transphobic and that. Don't worry about it.
Aaron had to bite his tongue so hard. He's not gonna sit here and turn a graveyard in a visit to, say his final goodbyes to somebody, turn into an argument with somebody.
Ah, you too, huh?
And in his eyes, it's not somebody that's worth the breath.
The father will remember that Aaron did agree with the Isaac bit because he said Isaac. It's like, understood. You also believe that, Isaac. I know it's not actually true, obviously.
Yeah, it's just more so just to ease the talk. It's like, alright, whatever, fuck it. And just
Yeah.
biting the bullet in a sense.
Okay, so, as I said to you, you had the portal, crystal, you crushed it, went back home.
Yep.
However you got here, you go back to Bird. Dahlia's at home, chilling on the couch, reading a book. What kind of book is she reading?
Aaron will change clothes when he gets home.
Woodworking for Dummies. There we go. She wants to learn how to build a birdhouse. There we go. Oh, and the 11 is in his room, but the room door is open today. The door is open.
Alright, Julius, we
Okay.
go upstairs.
Yeah.
Say I'm headed to Aquarium. I'll see you later. Come downstairs.
Say bye.
Yeah, kiss Dolly on the cheek. I'm headed to Aquarium, darling. Feel free to come along if you want to.
Is it okay if I play Dahlia Wolf? I know I said we'll play Naomi, but it's been a hot minute.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
fine.
I'll play Naomi at Lion Fork for you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yay! Dahlia and Julius outing. It's been fucking forever.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yay!
Aquarium closes at 12, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So we got like 40 minutes.
Pyro!
So,
I haven't seen her in a minute.
I'm going to probably go ahead of y'all for a little bit.
Okay.
And I will.
Are you playing Pale Ass?
Of
Yeah, you're
course.
playing Pale Ass.
Alright, I'll meet you there.
A little bit.
Alright, I'll go on ahead.
Alright, see you guys there.
Also, romantic compared to being a wizard. Just watching.
Okay. That makes sense. She does give off that vibe.
Alright.
Ah, Spino was here too? Damn. Pardon me.
Okay.
I hope so, treat.
So who's saying the 1 ounce one is almost $1 million? Right, that's the lanterns are less.
Okay. Like
It's
how
something
much
like
less?
Cabbage. With the bun.
Hello there.
Hello. What was your name again? I'm so sorry.
It starts with a J.
Julius?
Yes.
Ah, nice to see you again.
Good to see you too, Hobbs. Is everything alright with you?
Yeah, just Alright, I need to ask Ouija if he wants a Titanic axe. Would you be in the market for a 7-story axe?
I don't think I would need an axe that large. Anyway, hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Rabbits.
Hops.
What's your name? Hobbs. Good to see you.
Yeah. Good to see you.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Hello, sir.
Are you in the market for a 7-story axe?
Couldn't say that I am, though I am interested, and I do need to go and do research before I run out of time.
Yeah.
Well, then don't let us keep you.
Yes. I'm going to ask about that axe later.
80K. Credits.
That might end up being steal.
That's the poundage per pound of bronze per like a pound of bronze is times that plus labor is 80K, 60 to 80K credits.
Holy shit. Oh, for a 7-story. Money's tight.
Money's. Huh?
Is money tight for you right now?
No, money is no object for me.
Hmm.
Do you know who Tony Stark, like Iron Man, is?
Yes, I have seen the movies.
I was like the Tony Stark of my universe.
Hmm. I'll explain the tiny mech suit.
Yeah. Advanced prosthesis. Made specifically for this form of being.
It is very good, honestly.
He pulls his finger out. Also, there are tools in each finger. This one has a tape measure. So, it function over form and whatnot.
How long did it exactly take you to make this?
I mean, a week? Yeah, roughly a week. Because it took some getting used to. Well, because, like, I had to... I owned a section of warehouses on my world, on various worlds. So, I was at this warehouse. My main workshop is, like, 7 warehouses that way. So I was turned into a rabbit. I had to figure out... I had to basically MacGyver my way to a door. Walk. Get there. That took about a day. And then It took me another day or two to kind of figure out manipulation. Luckily, manipulation is not just nub, so I don't have to two-hand stuff. I do have like hand manipulation on the bunny arms, even though I don't have fingers on the bunny arms. And then, yeah, once I got into the swing of things, of the, you know, the perspective and everything, because a lot of my tools are made for human hands, and I'm not.
Hello, darling.
Okay.
Hi.
This your.
This is my wife,
Why?
Dahlia. Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Hello. Nice to meet you as well.
I'm Hops.
I would shake hands, but this is a bit difficult right now. Like fist bump. Fist bump?
Yeah,
Fist bump.
Fist bump.
There we
Fist
go.
bump works.
So
And
what
now
brings
we're-
you to VRCRP?
I just kind of frequent here. It's nice to meet
Huh.
people.
Yes, and explore their rather large library.
Yeah, I've been looking at stuff on Souls because I was a guy and
Hello, Aaron.
Soul got
Oh,
put in.
goodbye, Aaron.
You too.
Oh, never mind, there he
Hey,
is.
Aaron.
Hello.
Hello, AA Ron. How are you?
Yeah, we did watch
You know,
that movie
somebody
last
managed to
night.
spell. Speaking of spellings of my name, it entirely random, but somebody actually managed to spell it right on the first fucking try.
I don't believe you.
I mean, they got it right at Vic's first fucking try.
I still don't believe you.
Okay.
Wait, I just want to know how your name is spelled.
Achoo!
Just based on hearing it.
Yeah,
We went.
yeah.
Okay, never mind. Fuck.
By hearing it, no, that's not true because I only know it because I've had message conversations with him. So
Yeah, he's got my contact info. Then we played a little game where he tried
Damn
to
it.
spell it.
yeah,
Little game of Hangman, I guess.
So how many times did you get it wrong?
Pretty much every time except for the last.
yeah. I mean, like,
So basically, if it was a shot glass game, someone would die from alcohol poisoning based on how many times they got it wrong.
That depends on how strong the alcohol is, dude.
it also
It's
depends
shots.
on if you can drink
It's
alcohol.
pure alcohol.
I can't
Fair.
drink.
The metaphor still stands, though.
Yeah.
He tried to spell it pretty much every way except starting with an AE.
I'm curious. If someone were to just pour a drink on you, would it just
No.
soak into the
Sight,
rabbit?
hearing, it would so.
So you could technically drink, you just can't taste.
Yeah, but I also wouldn't. It wouldn't
Have the
ingest
effects.
it, so I wouldn't become drunk.
You'd smell like
I
alcohol.
never said anything about, like, feeling the effects of it, but you could technically drink.
Yeah, I guess.
You just reek of booze like an raging alcoholic.
Moonshine rabbit.
Huh?
Moonshine rabbit.
No, because then I actually have to get in a washing machine, and that's a hell.
Not necessarily.
Have another conversation with you.
No gods. Is it? I imagine it would be like a roller coaster, but I'm assuming not.
It's
No.
worse.
So
than a
much
roller coaster.
worse.
It's
No.
so much worse.
I just picture a
Oh wait,
hamster.
yeah.
I just picture a hamster just bouncing around his hamster wheel.
Alright, wait, hang on. Question.
Yeah, you're right. It would be like a roller coaster mixed with waterboarding.
I am so sorry for asking this and traumatizing. Which one is worse?
Remember,
The vertical washing machines or the ones that are like horizontal?
Or, like you.
This
Are
way,
you
like,
saying
it's the one of
if
the
barrel
carnivals
is
that you would see
horizontal
at, like, a
or
World
the
of
barrel
Fun.
is vertical.
The
Because
barrel
the-
is vertical. Yeah, with the barrel in the vertical, you know, with the post in the middle, or the one that's more like a You know, like it spins like a hamster wheel.
You know what's
Which one's
funny,
worse?
but also, you know what's funny, but also sucks is to actually cut on costs. Most washing machines that are top filled do not have the rod in the middle anymore.
Huh. I didn't
but
know that.
no, the horizontal is definitely worse.
Yeah, I feel like with the vertical, you could at least attempt to keep your head above the water a bit. But with the horizontal one, the one that like spins like clockwise in a circle.
How much water do you think fills up a washing machine? Because it's not like a tub of water.
I imagine it's like halfway. It's not like completely
really.
filled with water, but it's not like minuscule.
Most washing machines, the barrels are graded, so the water can pass
water
through
comes
it.
in and water comes and goes.
Ah. Yes, I see how a washing machine could be a horror movie for you then.
Yeah.
And stuck in utter complete darkness as well.
If it has a door on it, then not necessarily.
That depends
mean a
on the
window?
wash.
But then again, both. Yeah,
You mean
window.
the
Well,
window?
yeah, the window. The window on the door.
Have you ever considered?
What kind of? It kind of depends on what kind of washing machine it is, though. Whether it would have the window on it or not.
Then you
Can
have
we go sit down? Can we go sit down at the seats?
Probably. Although it closes in about 30 minutes, so...
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Screw it, floor gang.
I think we scared Palace away. By the way.
Who?
The guy that was over here.
Mr. Pasty over there.
Yeah, it's Mr. Stalker.
Screw it, floor gang.
I'm sorry. Hobbs, have you ever considered finding somebody or making a robot or drone to hand wash you? Like they did in the old days?
Yes.
I didn't think about that, but that would be...
Fuck off, Narbonne.
That would be so weird. I don't think I could do that as
Okay, however, comma, if it is someone that you either trust or very, very, very like the look of, it could be a rather enjoyable experience.
Yeah, but I can't feel pleasure in that way, so...
That doesn't mean you can't look.
And besides, if you
You can
say
still like what you see. You can still like the menu even if you can't eat out.
Eat out is
Thank you, Zarbon.
Oh, I said that. No, I said that on purpose.
Yeah.
What are you giggling for over there? I heard that.
He's got his own tree next to him right there. All right, should we
I mean-
do some space?
that's not a treat, that's a whole ass
No,
meal.
it's been a while since I've been out, okay? I'm not about to do all that. And it's been a while since I've seen you, Mr. fucking living under a rock in my house. Actually, no, that's me. Never mind! Moving on. How have you
Living under a
been?
rock in his house? Are you a god too, by chance?
Who told him?
Hello to my sister-in-law.
Oh,
Hello.
is she a god?
Who told him?
Well, he's a war god. Your significant other, so I
I'm
assume.
making a joke. I'm making a joke. Yes, I am. I am goddess of life.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, tons. Spoiler alert, not really.
No, I would assume.
Trust me, I can see what she sees most of the time.
Yeah, it's fun having that sight through the soul bond, isn't it?
So glad
My eyes are up here. I saw that.
I'm so glad I haven't even touched Bree's sights yet.
Breeze sights are not that bad.
I don't want
It's
to
only
see
one
ticking
specific.
clocks.
I was about to say, it's one specific one that you don't want to
Is money
train.
an object
Yeah,
to you?
that one. I don't
Hello,
wanna.
Luigi.
I don't want to fucking see that.
50-50. It depends on what I'm drawn to buy.
Would you be in the market for a 7-story bronze axe?
What the fuck?
I don't know who this.
Oh. Huh?
I don't know who this.
Hello.
Well,
Looking for
wait.
someone?
Oh, that's. Don't know who that is.
I
and
don't
look-
know who that is.
But look at them. Look. They're so adorable. So small and pudgy.
Yeah. Small.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's
No,
true.
Small
Eric
gremlin.
would be interested in that.
That's feeling
What am I doing over
I,
here?
well, so because he was
I don't know what you're doing over there.
describing me the
But I was just giving you space.
with the world with the magic and stuff, and I had a wild
Like you don't cuddle breathe, motherfucker. I don't want to fucking hear it.
that was made through like
I never said
the
anything.
hard way.
You said I right after he scooted over and put me in his lap.
Sorry, Saul.
Well, the way you were talking, I don't know what you're doing. I don't want to know.
I like the way that you think.
Cuddling! Your mind is in the gutter, okay? Stop it. Get some help. None of your bitches are here, okay?
80k
That's fair.
credits. 80k credits. That's what I've been told.
Who would need a 7-story?
That's before I had.
Actually, some giants maybe.
No, I don't have it now.
Yeah.
It would take.
And those that are regular size, they don't need it.
I'll at least give you 40.
However, comma, collectors exist.
Then,
Yeah.
yeah.
And apparently Ouija is one of them.
Do you want it to be an axe, or do you want it to be another weapon? An axe or a hammer would be the most beneficial for something like that.
Do you want to ask someone a question or no?
She gets that from me.
I want the axe. To be honest.
Actually, idea. We were talking about
Oh god.
dropping physical objects from a
The
really
edgy
high
one got an idea.
height, like, you know, essentially a bomb without the explosives.
Yeah.
Imagine
What the
scared
fuck?
Chucks.
Yeah.
What
you-
kind-
So if you dropped like a tungsten alloy rock from orbit, it would gain enough speed to have the power of like 5 nuclear devices, but it would cause the destruction in a seismic wave kind of idea instead of a blast wave. It's actually far more destructive, but I've seen it been used. It's hilarious. And then
Yeah,
if
you
you were
can break the
talking,
material down after.
and then also like if you were to do a really big object, destruction just goes up exponentially.
Given that you
I'm
can
an
win magic and
engineer.
you can fly.
I'm not
thinking
going
of
to. Nope,
fire.
it's fine. I'm just thinking of the paperwork that would follow that. It's fine. Anyways.
Oh, it would cause death in the millions, probably.
That's not for you. That's for your
Yes, would be
sister.
very. Yes, no, that would be very beneficial for Bree. However, comma, I would be in charge of replacing those.
What would be what?
If that were to become a thing in my universe, then Bree would be the one to take care of the souls and like the dead part. But then I would be the one that would have to take care of
Ladies
replacing
and
said
gentlemen, the
souls.
aquarium will be closing in 25 minutes. Please make sure you have finalized any last-minute item requests, item purchases, or book rentals, and the bar is now closed. Have a wonderful
I don't want to get any books today.
You three have some very explosive tendencies.
What I call it a weapon. I'm going for it. I'm pretty sure whoever I dropped that on deserves it anyway.
Oh yeah, no. If you're gonna
God fucking damn it.
if you're gonna
Love
drop
you,
a
darling.
heat-resistant spear from
That's.
orbit, they deserve it. They
Love you
deserve
too, you
it.
cheesy motherfucker.
Not
I
just
regret
dropping
nothing.
Random people.
Of course you don't.
Well, and also you technically can't drop it on one person because it carries enough energy.
Collateral.
It becomes everyone's problem at that point.
The collateral is.
I woke up and chose violence, and now I'm making it everyone's problem.
Exactly.
No, the real fun thing is if you would have to get a special metal made, but you could if you accelerated something with it at the speed of light. Oh my
You're
God.
okay.
You'd probably hit the core.
I feel like you're using the word
And that in
fun
and of itself-
very liberally here. That does not sound fun for some
It
people.
wouldn't just. I mean, it
What are
would.
you talking
It,
about? It is fun.
likely
Fun for
it
the
would
whole
pass
But no!
at high speed.
Okay, I don't want to hear
and
it
then
from you.
keep going for It would lose a
Yeah.
lot of speed, but it would still be going. It would be hurtling at an alarming speed.
I have
Paperwork.
friends, but I'm the fun uncle.
I mean, it would cause a
my-
massive amount of damage going
I'm
through, which
fair.
would cause a lot of stuff to come out, if I recall correctly.
Fair.
No, I
Weaken the
mean,
internal struggle.
Actually, I don't know if Levin sees you as an uncle. Probably not. He doesn't talk to you much.
Well,
11? Probably not. Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
funny,
probably
equals,
not.
MC
Light
squared
twice.
is matter times the speed of light squared, but you can't necessarily.
How is
go
Levin,
with
by
speed
the
of light
way?
squared
I've been kind of in my own little world.
speed of light. But
At least his door was open.
teleportation is a thing.
The drugs that we gave
I,
him.
it's
It seems to
Fucking
help.
finally!
if you had it traveling at speed of light, the planet would be obliterated without a doubt.
That was a good idea then, I suppose.
Because you would there'd be a whole bunch of other energies
Noah
happening,
comes over,
and it could likely destabilize the
and
magnetic
she
field.
comes
It would
up,
be baked in
tuba,
radiation. It would be
trumpet. Saxophone? I don't know.
Destroy from both the inside and outside.
yeah.
I'm not
It would likely
sure.
blast out. It would blast
honest,
in
though,
and
I
then
just
blast
know
out.
they have a
Least
bit of
man
a.
would be the
I just
least
know
of
they
the
have a
concerns in
little
that
jam
situation.
session when she comes over.
Yeah, a lot would happen. You're talking about
Yes, I've heard that.
laws of physics to your beck and call.
They are getting pretty good. Well, Levin's getting pretty good. Lenora,
She's.
a lot of work to do.
We're talking about a spear going the speed of light.
I was honestly thinking about putting it somewhere. I open a portal below it and above it.
You know, it's been a while since we've been out and about like this.
Let it build up.
I missed you.
Capacity.
Well,
And then
I missed you
So
too.
another portal somewhere else, like
Yay.
and just letting it launch.
He does like me.
I wouldn't have married you
Right?
if I didn't.
Yes.
So like, because
That's
there's
fair.
air, there's resistance.
You liked it, so you put a ring on it?
Yeah, it would. Well, no, that is a way.
Oh my
Some people
God.
have thought of using accelerator chambers in that manner. The problem with that
No gods, we
is
are
I'll be
gods.
honest.
portal open for long, and if it's not
I can still say it, even if jokingly.
exponentially,
By the way,
You.
I have no fucking clue what these nerds are talking about, so I'm just talking to you.
stuff.
Mhm.
Space is my forte. It'll be fine.
I'm a bit. I said I'm an engineer of all times. I love. I just talk. My train of thought stays on the right.
So we have
Usually
this
my train
friend
of thought-
named Isaiah. You should meet him and talk to
No, I
him.
met Isaiah. I made.
yeah.
armor
Oh,
for his,
sweet, merciful Jesus. Oh no.
Oh my.
Don't let those two be in a room together, alone,
Been
with
in room
ideas.
so alone. Yeah.
Yeah.
in a
you
workshop.
will.
Actually, no.
Yes, a workshop. Thank you.
No, because they'll find
Oh.
anything and turn it into a workshop.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, with Isaiah's nanotechnology, yeah, any place could turn into a workshop if he so wanted to. God,
I mean,
Should I tell her about the explosive device I had to dispose of?
nah.
I'm slowly realizing Isaiah's has the potential to become more powerful than he thinks, and it's scary. We're going to very promptly move on. How was your day today? What'd you get up to? You shut it over there, Mr. Gremlin Laugh.
I mean, other than, running the logistics of if I were to build a 7-story bronze axe, pretty uneventful.
Oh god. Now that I think about it, he can.
You see what I mean? We're going not to think about it, okay? No. This
That
does
man
not
can build
exist
his
in our
own Gurren
minds. Nope.
Lagann if he wanted to. Jesus.
Nope. Shh, shh, shh.
Mhm.
It doesn't exist.
If you wanted to.
Hush.
My universe definitely.
He's going to hear.
Still is.
His fifth sense is going to go off and he's going to sneeze like someone's talking about him.
Have you watched Iron Man?
Yes, numerous
I'm like the
times.
Tony Stark of my universe. I'm very rich, and I've made a lot of weapons and stuff.
And instead of having the implanted heart thingy, you're a rabbit.
In a mech suit, yes.
To be
This
honest,
checks
that's
out.
cooler.
Yeah, at least one you don't have to worry about dying if it gets removed from you.
And speaking of dying, so far from what I've
What?
experienced, the
Hold, pause. Wait a minute. Wait. I don't know what the fuck you're about to say. What? Why did that make you think that? Why did dying immediately make? I'm sorry, that caught me off guard. Go ahead.
The rabbit to release my soul, so the rabbit's so far indestructible.
Luigi, how was your day today?
I mean, it was fine. I took care of the paperwork that you were just grilling me about, and I had to go and build something. Speaking of, have you been to the grave site recently?
Yes, and I met Iris's douchebag of a father.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great. I have something for you when we go
What?
to the fork later. Technically,
It's a double-barrel shotgun.
I mean, I know he's stern and strict from what we remember, but what do you mean?
Yeah, that can
He
cure a lot of
doesn't
douchebaggery.
accept that Iris transitioned from man to women.
And
Oh.
considers her a coward.
Well, what?
I take your kickballs and raise you one
Yeah.
machine shot.
Okay, one of those I can understand, because he is a very traditional man. It is rather hard and difficult to get those kind of people to understand that concept. And getting them to get past that hatred can be rather challenging. But what the fuck do you mean he called Iris a coward?
Uh-oh.
Exactly what I said, unfortunately.
Can you
Yes.
please explain?
I think it was
I didn't ask for details because I didn't want to sit there and have anything stir trouble at a gravesite.
Let me see.
Especially when the goal was to
Let me
say
call.
final goodbye.
Luigi, you knew. Could you possibly explain?
I didn't get too deep into it with him at the time. I was there for a purpose. I had to get it done and leave. But as far as he said, he thinks the fact that Iris didn't accept just moving on and staying inside the grave site with the rest of them was cowardice. The fact that she decided to reincarnate was cowardice, and that she was running away from not only her problems but also her responsibilities.
That's... What?
Okay, that's much better than what I was thinking, though. I thought he was calling how Iris died a coward, so I was getting pissed.
If he had insinuated that, I would have attacked him.
Because
It's not like you could hit him.
Cordiality be damned.
Hold on.
Doesn't mean I can't.
Because she reincarnated, that's cowardice. I feel like that's the opposite of cowardice because you're continuing.
Well, I can understand his reasoning. When it comes to what Iris and the village believed, it's when one dies, they are supposed to go and be with their loved one, reconnect with those on the other side.
Oh, yeah.
For one to choose to be reincarnated essentially means that they don't want to be with the ones on the other side. They would rather fade into nothingness. So I can slightly understand his reasoning there. Is it right? No. Gods know it's not. But I can understand it to a small degree. It's essentially, I know I said I would be, with you, but I'm going to flake instead and just go into the void and never talk to you again.
Oh, okay. Now, I understand now.
That's basic.
I can also understand that more than most. Also, I didn't enjoy the fact that he sat there and acted like his opinion on the matter of her death mattered more than her own decisions when it came to her death.
That is his chiefly mindset. Makes sense. Now, please, by all means. Not my father anymore.
Can I punch him?
Oh, I have things ready.
You can't touch. You
Is
would
your
not.
mech... hold on. Is your mech capable of making contact with spirits and those of the other side?
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Got it. So currently, as it stands, no, you cannot.
Huh?
I don't fucking
might
care.
have been able to if would have been tapping into Bree's side of the soul bond and imbuing my sword. But I do that on such a rare occasion, I don't know if I would have been able to have pulled it off.
I know we would be able to, but he wasn't worth the expungement.
Yeah, we would have been able to expunge him at least, but I don't know
not
about
worth
making
it.
contact and actually being able to hit him. Remember, I'm a goddess of life, not a goddess of death. I'm not exactly attuned with spirits that well.
Like I said, I think I probably would have been the best bet, and even then, since I don't tap into that much, I don't know if I would have been able to.
But hey-
At least not
But
long
hey, if
enough
you want to enchant your mech to go, box a transphobic chief person, I guess, by all means. Have fun.
Give your
I don't
mech
fucking care.
Give your mech any phantom powers, so that you be able to punch ghosts.
He's a phantom.
The
Pops
comment that
phantom.
popped into my head is, ooh, very mean. Alrighty then.
What? What is it? Share with the glass.
Turn that place into his second grave.
What can you do with paint,
Lord.
Okay. I don't know about that. If he's not worth the expungement, then he's not worth the second death.
Well, I'm pretty sure they would be one and the same, would they not?
I feel like this edge here
At least
No.
if I
would hurt.
tapped into Bree's side of the soul bond.
If you were to tap into Bree's side of the soul bond and attempt to
As if you can die.
fight him, you could entrap him in a suit. You know, like those one nights. That would be a second death.
Oh, speaking of suits and that whole shebang, reminds me of something happened to Jinx.
What?
I don't know what.
Hold that thought. It is 12 minutes until closing. Do we have time for this?
Yes, I'm not gonna go over it long.
Oh, okay.
After this.
Go ahead.
Where her soul had color before, it was like somebody put a grayscale filter over it, a monotone filter. It was still a little bit of red, but it was dulled. It wasn't like it was drained, but it was like it was dulled. And sort of seemed like a mix of Lily and the cunt, but very much Lily, but more like Lily after she's been hanging with cunt.
Careful with that word. I don't know if Purple Taboo will get onto that. Probably not, but better safe than sorry.
Are you saying that that bitch is getting her claws into another child?
No, I don't think so. Like I said, it more resembled Lily.
Do we need
I would have to look at her to get a better look. A picture would suffice as well, if that's even possible.
I don't think
just
a
any
picture would be able to capture a soul. Or at least the side of a soul.
depending on the type of camera you use, but I would have to
like,
physically see her in order to properly assess it.
I'm not going
souls
back.
operate on the electromagnetic spectrum on different levels, or
No idea, I've never even tried.
Honestly, not sure.
Either way, you'd have to probably go in person to get the picture. At that point, you might as well just see it yourself with your eyes, not raw.
Yes.
I just
Okay, you said it was partially Lily, mostly Lily, and
If
then
I had to
partially
give
Thresher.
percentages, like 85% Lily, maybe 90, and that last little sliver was Thresher.
That's true.
How is Jinx acting?
Scared as fuck, distraught. Kept looking around, looking over her shoulder, glancing off in the distance.
Uh-oh.
That's why when I sensed
I'm sorry, that's
coming initially, I had
ahead.
my armor on me.
sorry, that very much sounds like when Lily was at Onsen, if you remember correctly. I don't know if you were there. You might not have been in the group at the time. But when Lily was going to onsen quite a few times a long while back, she would constantly be afraid and looking over her shoulder. I don't know if it was because of Brescia at the time or because the creature was influencing her at the time, but that sounds very familiar.
You look different.
Yes, this is because I'm pissed. Don't touch me.
Only I'm allowed to do that.
So you think somebody might, at the very least,
It was
be
a
watching
warning, so
you?
that way I don't accidentally disable the mech suit.
What would it do?
You don't want to find out.
Yeah. Aaron, would you like to explain?
I'd rather not relive that.
Very well. Just don't touch me until I've calmed down.
I'm very curious now.
But so
Don't
you
you fuck
think?
around and
Fuck
find
around
out.
and find out.
So you think at the very least, Thresher might be watching Jinx?
At the very least, I do believe Thresha is involved. I don't know to what degree. I don't know if she's watching and monitoring, if she's simply poking in every once in a while, but it does make me believe that Thresha is there.
We need to put her on the
some
list.
extent.
If it was mostly Lily's, if it mostly matched up with Lily, I hate that fucking idea.
What is it?
Thresher using Lily as a fucking puppet of sorts?
Place closes in 7 minutes. Let us continue this conversation elsewhere, because we are going to go over time.
I was trying to put up the numbers with my hands.
I'm fine.
But like, what would happen?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, what?
What would happen? So I can touch you now, but not
Yes.
then. What would happen?
No.
She would rip your mech
Fuck
suit
around and
apart.
find out.
To put it lightly, she would rip your mech suit apart
Okay.
like a piece of paper.
Okay.
Trust me, I seen her do it.
Sorry you had to see that.
It's very scary. It's quite hot.
Still. Wait, hold on, pause. What did you say?
What?
No, you said something about scary. What did you say?
It's kind of scary seeing. It's kind of scary seeing you rip a mech apart, but also it's kind of hot.
Yes. Oh my fucking god. Get through the fucking door.
Hey boy.
Accelero's next. Should I do that?
Look like a gotcha character, not an e-boy.
I'll see you at lying fork, darling.
Yes.
Why? Because I'm racing you there, and you know I'm going to win.
Oh my god, I was.
Racing you to lying fork.
Oh god, I was lagging.
I'll get there first.
I mean, it's Wakarium, and you never put on your shield, so.
Alright,
See?
I don't know.
I'm just fucking. I feel like I just need to go to bed.
Get
but-
fucked. Well, you beat her.
Hell, even I beat her. Damn.
We're all just gonna wait for her because she said she's gonna get here
Thank you.
first.
Thank you for the subscription, Kai.
Great, the monkeys are back. Oh, I really hope Asha doesn't want me on security again tonight.
How do I re-see them? How do I re-see them?
Good question.
Oh, blocked.
I was almost
Ivan.
here, and then the
Last.
flux yoinked my ass backwards. No, I'm not last. Ouija still isn't here.
Fair. I'm gonna go inside and check with Asha real quick.
Alrighty. We shall be here. None of us queer. At least I don't think.
I'm bi.
One of us is queer.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's Pride Month, so it's.
Yes, gay Halloween.
That means I can have fish and sausage.
I'm going inside. I'm going the fuck inside. On that note. Actually, I'm not going to sit here. I'm going to see if the gazebo's open, and if so, we shall continue our conversation there.
Damn it. I don't want to go back to work.
We'll be at the gazebo if you want
You know what's funny? There was, it was actually one of the few things. It was actually one of the few things my boss mentioned. They didn't, that was in a casual setting, because I barely talked to my boss in a casual setting. They said, I used to,
That's a credits for you.
visit a casino. They were talking about
I
the
see you
time
won't
the
be needing
casino.
me tonight, hopefully.
It closed down.
No,
So, that was the one place anyone would have
Alright, what can I get for you?
up until,
Can I get a
guess
wine,
maybe
please?
nowadays. I don't know. They don't show
It's really
sad because I know Burris, the vampire guy who owns it, and he sends me updates on it every like once a
I
week,
said wine,
and
but
it looks
okay.
so ready to open. And I don't. I'm a manager there.
Here you go.
It doesn't.
Thank you,
it
sir.
looks ready. It looks completely done. I don't get it.
Phone, like,
Well, that's a one.
Sorry. I will. I'll keep that in mind.
That's a name I haven't seen in a minute.
Actually, it's really nice.
I'm sorry, what?
Fourth-dimensional creature that keeps trying to climb on me. It wants pets.
Oh, okay, I was about to say.
No, darling, I wouldn't let anyone climb on you except for me. And apparently this fourth-dimensional creature... Fuck off! Jesus Christ! I am busy! Okay, I think I'm good. And I know. There. Pat. Anyways, where were we? Before we had to skedaddle. Or should we wait for the others?
we should wait for Ouija at least.
Very well. Going to sit here so that way I can at least see you while I'm talking to you face to face instead of just sitting on the side very awkwardly.
Fair.
Indeed.
So,
Don't say it.
what?
You sounded like you were about to say a certain question. And I don't want to hear it.
No, I was just saying
Okay.
so.
Yes, and usually when there's an awkward silence, someone goes, "So, do you like jazz?" I don't want to fucking hear it.
You just said it does.
I said it to explain. I wasn't saying it as an actual thing.
And now Hobbs is asking it as a legitimate question.
Yeah, now I'm
How dare you boop me?
So, do you like jazz?
Don't. Hobbs
No,
just
I
don't.
hate jazz.
I actually do like jazz. I love it a lot. Depends.
Teach their own. Teach their own. I just don't like it.
Meh.
There's a lot of jazz. that
Humans
doesn't
have
do
created better music.
well. That's debatable, but some jazz goes harder than other jazz. Like I like very fast paced and Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt had a really good jazz track behind it.
How the heck? Oh, there's Ouija.
I'm gonna go take my plate. My plate? This isn't a fucking plate.
Go
Are
ahead
you
and
hungry?
take your glass. Once Ouija gets here, we can begin our conversation.
I'm gonna have to get something when I leave it. Oh, sure. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Facilitation.
Thank you.
There's Ouija.
But yes, to answer your question, a little bit, yes.
I probably should have asked before we came here. This isn't like a super private conversation. Doesn't sound like it.
No, it's just theories.
Very well. Just want to make sure.
Fucking god damn it. No film. Anyways.
Hi, Luigi.
Again.
Continuing where we left off.
We were talking about
How was
the
Jinx
possibility
acting?
of- Yes.
Oh, go ahead.
She was distraught. She was scared. She was constantly looking around. And you said last time that you saw that was when Lily was doing that at Onsen.
Yes, I said it sounded familiar. Because Lily was doing that at Onsen, yes. I only know because someone had told me. I can't remember who it was that told me when I went to Onsen. Might have been Isaiah or Mason at the time. I don't know. I can't recall who exactly told me, but someone gave me the update that Lily was doing that. I believe it might still be on Isaiah's drone in the Way archives.
Can see if he still has the footage and have him send it over to me.
But regardless, it does make me think that Thrasher is involved into some degree, whether that is watching Jinx, directly influencing Jinx, or simply poking her head in every once in a while. Especially considering you said that Thrasher's influence is on her soul, even if to a small degree. Though it does make me curious on why Lily's is bigger than Thrasher's, and I do not want to think about the theory of Lily being a puppet.
Yeah, I don't either, but we have to assume that Lily's been being trained for possibly whatever Thrasher does or used to do. Since the dumb bitch lost her role in the universe, good fucking job on that.
Maybe
Well,
not a puppet, but like
not quite.
a pawn
yeah,
kind of
but close
thing.
enough.
Because a lot of times, in certain aspects of souls and ghosts and demons, it said some of them will piggyback off of each other. And there'll be like the surface level one that shows up, and that's the big bad
There we go.
down here.
I remember the way Lily was acting when we went to go fight Thresha was very... Well, up until the very end when we made our way to the actual room where Thresha was. Seeing Lily was almost like guiding us. Like we were... I don't want to say guests, but like... expected. And the way that Lily talked before she opened the portal was very... not Lily. Which is why I'm wondering if... I don't know if it was controlled or if it was more...
Coerced?
Possibly it more seemed like it was playing a role.
like
Whether
yeah,
that was
acting
willingly
out of
Doing a
or
job.
coerced. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if, for whatever reason, this might be another situation that's like that. Why it would be Jinx is beyond my fucking... I have no fucking clue why the hell it would be Jinx.
I know why. Hold.
Hello, Yuki.
Hello there.
Hello.
Long time no see.
Hmm?
Okay, give me a minute. I'll catch up with you in a second.
Oh god.
You alright?
Did you crack your neck too hard? Did you
I
crack
won't
your
know.
neck too
The
hard?
energy doesn't seem right around her.
I understand you're Aaron's friend, but we are having a rather, don't want to say private discussion, but family matters.
In depth.
Following.
Thank you. Anyways, what was I saying?
You know why it would be Jinx.
As bad as I don't want to say this, she is a child. She has a childlike mentality. Easier to coerce and change and mold. Why else do you think my father stuck so many kids into death knights?
What would be the end goal?
One moment, pause. You're already knee-deep in this conversation. Might as well explain it. My father used to create these things called death knights. What they are is they take a soul and encase it in a suit of armor. They cannot be freed. And the method of doing this is breaking the soul until they are but a shell of what they used to be.
Yeah, no, people have done that with, the, in the advent of cyber organic modification cyborgs, various people took the child soldier thing to a new level and would put, child brains into cyborg soldiers because they were more malleable and easier. They would be able to easier learn stuff. So, it's
unfortunately,
it's a whole
So you
thing.
understand the concept?
Oh yeah.
That would be my only theory as to why she chose Jinx, especially since the other one is not exactly around anymore. I haven't heard anyone speak about her, at least.
It still raises the question, why? What's the end goal?
That I don't know. We could make theories, perhaps. Given recent news and with Iris, Jinx was more vulnerable, so she can sink her talons into Jinx, and considering Jinx goes out and about with you all,
So
eyes on the other side.
this Thresher person, you guys banished her, expunged her, kind of.
She's not
One moment, allow me to explain. Where I am from, the universe in total was created by two beings. One is named Artemis, the other was named Thresher.
Oh boy.
Until recently, we believed that Thresher was the benevolent one, the kind one, and Themis was the one that was the dark, dreary, evil one, would often do very unspeakable things, and, you know, your typical BBG from a video game.
Yeah.
Now flip those roles. Apparently, Thresher was the BBG and was rather abusive toward Themis, and would constantly take over his role of how the universe were to work.
I've heard you guys mention Themis before.
He's the
My
one with
grandfather.
He's the one that Luigi's always hanging with for drinks and shit has wings.
Oh my.
Crossfaded and made a.
I'm sorry. What?
Oh, what?
That's a conversation for another time.
You know what? Okay, yep, that's a funny haha we can use as a palate cleanser. Nope, you get your ass back here.
You sit
get
your
ass
black
back here before
sit your black ass down, boy.
Very classic thing. Thresher
Sorry,
manipulated.
Dave. That came out.
You're fine. I just didn't expect you to talk to anyone like that except for Levin.
Looked like the good guy and was actually the bad guy.
Yes.
Yes.
And you guys thwarted her in the past, so to speak, in a manner where she's now just a soul, a being.
No.
No.
She's
okay.
Unfortunately.
She's still around.
She was just a soul. There was enough people around to handle her. She was just a soul.
Okay.
There was a fight. Themis was infected, quote unquote, with something that Thresher, to some extent, knew how to cure. So they had to go there to ask her for help. She said she would help on one condition, and during said fight, turned Themis into her personal puppet to fight my husband, Ouija, and then Isaiah. The fight ended with Themis stabbing himself with this weird dagger thing. I'm not sure on the details there.
Funny quantum god stuff. Yeah.
And during that, apparently Thresher, not getting her way, scoffed and disappeared into who knows where. She still exists, she's still a person, she's still a soul, but we don't know where she is, and apparently she's still fucking with things.
At least so we think.
Any other questions?
So I was wondering if Thresher could use Jinxie as a vessel.
Yes. Well, not
a boss.
quite.
Not yet. I wouldn't think, at least.
She would not be able to control her like how you are probably thinking. However, Karma, she would have the power to turn her into a puppet of sorts. Or at least change her mentality.
And that's what she's doing right now.
I don't know. That is a theory.
We don't know if Thresher's actually involved. It's just going off of what I saw with my sights, and there being a trace of her magic.
I saw the same thing.
And while it's not an idea that I like to entertain, it's not one that I want to ignore entirely either.
So basically, we are dealing with someone that has a portion of Thresher's influence, but also has a very large and overshadowing portion of a... Are you struggling there, darling?
No, I just saw one of the workers over here.
Here, while you catch the hops up, I'll take that inside for you.
If you see Yuki, let her know we're still talking, and I'm sorry. Anyways, yeah, so basically, how do I explain this for someone that's on the outside?
I mean, just
imagine.
Just say it. Yeah.
Okay, imagine that Aaron was like 10% influenced by BBEG, but the other like 90% influence is from someone that you could consider a friend. However, this friend has had massive amounts of contact with the BBEG and is currently training under the BBEG. So we don't know if she's been corrupted either. It is a very complicated... No, we can't.
Seems to suggest that possibility, and having Lily, as you said, and then Thresher in. Lily could be like...
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is Lily still with you?
Yeah, she was at the house when I left.
How is she acting?
I didn't get
Other
a chance
than
to check
sad,
on her.
obviously.
She's been locked in one of the guest rooms in the house.
You might
I
want
think
to
she's
check.
come out just to eat and.
Well, the fact that she's still there already speaks volumes. Because from what you guys told me before.
I gotta
go
do
ahead.
something before someone does something.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, I think I know. I sensed Adrian join, and I think Hops is about to go do what Adrian usually does.
I see.
I will talk about. I will discuss it when the Hops comes back.
I see.
Luigi,
what
are you
might
okay?
be Thinking.
Other than fluxing, Luigi, are you okay?
Oof.
I don't enjoy children.
You are very quiet.
Hearing that Thresher might be using a child in such a way is pissing me off. Russia as a whole already pisses me. But now she's pissing me off more.
Agreed.
Containing.
Agreed. I saw how you were getting mad at Lucaria. Also, you are slightly cutting out at the end of your sentences. You may want to move your voice closer.
I think that is the flux, and I'm better. I'm hoping.
I'll also briefly throw out there that I did inform the chief to keep an eye out for any unexpected visitors.
Drinks are made for
briefly
the night
touched
now.
on Thresher.
Yeah, I figured that's what... I sensed Adrian join, and then you immediately were like, hold on, I must go do something before someone does something. So,
Yeah.
I imagine that's what it is. But, oh, go ahead.
Really quickly. There you go. He holds out one bracelet. You can have that.
Remind me again what the fuck this is?
After I got done meeting with Iris's wonderful father, I went home and made that so that people that can't touch souls the way that I can, could. In case anybody else wants to punch him in the throat.
Good, because the gloves that I had kind of ended up porting back home halfway through the conversation with Jinx.
Here, wait. He lifts.
Which in and of itself I find
on the
odd,
inside of his
but
glove.
It could just be like a self-defense mechanism of the area.
Okay.
I believe so.
Okay,
I know
so back
any
on-
time that I've been there and I've tried to port in spirit thingies, they've also ported back out. So I think you have to enter in already wearing them instead of porting them in. And I know you keep your armor on you just on a ring, if I remember correctly?
Yep.
Yeah, so I believe if you had ported your armor in, it would have ported back out.
Well, luckily we weren't there long enough for it to port out and me become ass naked, so...
Yeah. Anyways,
I had a
go ahead.
Theory cooking. So
Shut up,
back
Zalban.
On topic. So. Threat 10% of Thresha and 90% of Lily are influencing Jinxie's brain. Evidence suggests that Lily is puppeted, manipulated, whatever you want to say, by Thresha. Could be.
Yes.
Did Jinxie have a personable relationship with Lily?
Considering they grew up in a village together, I would say yes.
So it's the classic, evil thing of have someone who appears as like personal, like
Somebody
many
you trust.
Yeah, many demons target children, and they show up as like an imaginary friend. They don't show up as scary, metaphysical horrors. So Lily is that nice look, and that's to bring her walls down and make Jinxie another puppet for Thresha, in theory.
This is all in theory. We can sit here and brainstorm all
I
day.
do want to ask about Lily. The fact, like I was saying before Hops went to go pay for drinks for the night, the fact that Lily is still at your house already speaks volumes, because as you as you had told me, darling, before when Lily appeared, she would appear for like a few minutes to check in and then go back to Thresher. It was very brief.
Should.
Go ahead.
If it hasn't changed, I should still have the in and out logs for the barrier. I can see if Lily's left.
Go ahead.
See if I remember how to get into the... It's been so long since I've had to get into
I know.
controls.
I know. I just find it slightly funny that you're having an old man moment of trying to do technology.
Access logs. Last 3 weeks, add an extra week to it just in case.
Do I just seem like a trustworthy individual?
Yes.
People tell me crazy shit all the time.
Trust me.
Well, the reason I included you in the conversation is you were already there at Wakarium, so... If you hadn't been there at Wakarium, I would have told you kindly to fuck off.
Hobbs, quick question. How long have you been around Isaiah?
I mean, 2 weeks-ish.
How much have you heard the crazy shit he be saying?
Oh boy.
I haven't heard many of the crazy things he's saying.
You'll hear them.
Character for you. Oh wait.
You'll hear them soon enough.
Yeah, but I say crazy stuff too, so it's fine.
Anyway.
Out of character for you, Aaron. From the moment that you had brought Lily and Bree home, like that one day, to now, you have only seen Lily leave once.
When was this?
Oh. When was that? That's a good question. I think about a week ago, add a day, just for...
Okay, was it day or night?
Day.
Or evening, or noon, or whatever?
What time was that? Around lunchtime, I would say.
Okay.
And then she came back. Around night.
Well, since I've brought her home, she's only left once. And that was about a week ago. Unfortunately, I don't make people sign where they're going or their purpose.
Yeah, no. That's fine, is there anyone that would possibly maybe know where she had went?
Maybe Bree? Actually, maybe Lenora? As odd as that sounds, Lenora... I mean, given the fact that Lily is kind of like a sister, in a sense, to Lily, and Lenora might be trying to get close to Lily, maybe they talked.
Could ask.
Actually, they should both be home.
I gotta see your home sometime, man.
It's very beautiful. Wait, which one?
I don't know.
I mean, one of them I know no one is allowed at except for your partners.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Unless it's a very, very specific scenario where the other house is occupied and needing to be left alone. You know, like Bree needs alone time there or something.
No.
Sorry,
His bitches.
So it's a fuck house.
No.
We say that jokingly. He has a fiance, her wife, and 2 boyfriends. So his partners.
Yeah.
AKA his bitches.
Yeah, fuck boy.
Just a little bit.
No,
Anyways, let me call Bree and see if she might know. Speakerphone. Ring.
She does not pick up.
That's not
Why are you calling her on the phone?
Because I was going to put her on speaker so that you guys could ask her any questions you might have too.
Just contact her through the soul bond to be a translator.
I will in a minute.
Okay.
Lenora. Let's see if you answer.
Pause.
Apologies, we're having a familial matter discussion. If you could give us a
I
second.
didn't even notice. I didn't even notice all that.
Oh, aren't you
We're talking
adorable?
about some family matters. Could you give us a moment, please? Thank you.
Yeah, no, you and Julius blocked my view so I couldn't see the little...
I sensed them.
They're very cute.
Yeah. Anyways.
Ring, ring.
One moment.
I so stick out in this form.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, sweetie. Hey, sweetie. Is your mom out?
Oh. She's knocked out.
Figured. Question for you.
What's up?
Lily's still at the house, right?
Yeah.
Is she in her room, or is she doing anything?
She's in the kitchen. She wanted a sandwich.
Oh, okay.
Sandwich.
Do you happen to know if she's left recently?
No, I can go ask.
I mean, you don't need to. I was just curious, because she doesn't usually stay this long, so I was just making sure that...
I'll go ask. Hey, Lily.
Daughter I've met.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you left at all? What do you mean? Well, I don't know. Kind of just been chilling here. I want you to be like what's the word? Hermit. I want you to be a hermit. No, I left once. Where'd you go? I'd rather not talk about it. Oh. I was just saying goodbye. Oh. I see.
No, can you pass
You
it on
okay?
for me?
Is it out of character? Is it still mute?
No.
I saw you go mute, but I never saw you go unmute.
And then I tapped it again.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Who's that? Oh, it's Dad. Silence. Do you want to talk to him? Sure. Here you go, Dad.
Thank you, sweetie.
Bye.
Hey, Lily. You doing alright?
Next question, please.
Fair enough. Was Jinx there when you left?
Hmm? What, like here at the house?
No.
Oh. You heard me.
Even if I didn't hear you, I would have assumed.
Fair. Maybe? I don't know.
You're not in trouble, I'm just trying to figure stuff out. I'm just worried.
Promise.
I promise. If I was upset, I'd be at home right now, asking you questions in person, sitting you down.
Yeah, she was.
Was she okay?
Silence.
Do you know anything?
No, I wish I did. But she's okay now.
She seemed extremely distraught when I was there a minute ago.
sense.
She kept looking around, glancing off in the distance, and then when somebody showed up, she darted off, and I couldn't even feel her presence anymore. Did she trust the chief?
Yeah. Everyone there does.
Has he ever
Out of character one moment.
Oh, okay. While that's going on, give me a minute. Mute. That's odd.
So Lily's
Okay, I'm
alive.
good.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Lily is staying at my house right now.
Okay.
If she trusts the chief, why would she be scared shitless of him to the point where she runs?
To be honest, I noticed that she.
Wait, what?
Very muted.
I thought it was because of the chief. Also, that was my first guess. I haven't been around Lily at all. The bitch.
Unmute. The chief never did anything to make anybody afraid of him or anything of the sort, right?
I mean, he was very, very stern. And that probably came from losing his wife so early and his child acting out. He had a lot of responsibility.
Would that have made people run away just from him coming?
A few did.
I don't mean like walk away, like, oh, I just don't want to deal with that. I'm talking full haul ass.
A few did. The best way I can describe it is, imagine you're a student and you know you've done something bad and you see a teacher walking down the hallway. Some of them would turn and, like, run and, like, play it off. Others would kind of just hide.
The only time that I can recall ever seeing her this distraught was when we first freed her. When she ran, the look in her eyes and how distraught she was very much the kind of hauling ass that you, Bree, and Dahlia told me to do if we ever saw your father.
He's dead.
You get what I'm trying to say.
Sorry. Lenore, it's okay. Sorry you had to see that. My eyes flashed red.
Understandable.
Fuck. Okay. When I went there...
Talk to him, but that's beside the point.
We can discuss that later. When I went there to say my goodbyes, Jinx didn't seem normal. Her face was twisted. Her eyes were blackened, her mouth was agape. She looked weird. I tried to talk to her, and she wasn't responding, and she was walking towards me a bit slow. Like she was in a daze. It was only after I activated my sights that I realized that it wasn't quite Jinx. And it hurt like holy hell, but I was able to somewhat get her back to normal, and she should be fine.
I mean, she was coherent at least, and she noticed us and tried to talk to us, but she was too distraught to...
Yeah, unfortunately, a side effect was her emotions are a bit fragile right now.
Who all was there when you were there, in terms of a rough percentage of Who did you expect to be there? How many were there?
Out of 100% of the villagers, about 42.5.
So they were already gone by the time you got there too, okay.
Out of character, no. What you saw today was about 13, 12.
Well, still, either way, the numbers were decreasing by the time.
Okay, yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like the exact. Anyways.
There's even less there now.
Huh.
Chief said, well, because some of them just decided to move on and they didn't want to be there with Iris. Lily, I don't know what the fuck is going on over there, and I gave the chief the warning to keep an eye out for any unexpected visitors, not that he'd be able to fucking do much.
No.
But there's more. I can't shake this feeling there's more to it. They're leaving for a reason, whether it's a reason of their own volition or something else is, gods above forbid, taking them.
Considering how close they were with Iris, I don't see why they would leave in the first place.
The chief said something about some of them viewing Iris as a coward, presumably for the choice to reincarnate and leave them behind, forsake her duties.
Sounds like manipulation to me.
That's why I was asking if people were afraid of the chief or if he had ever acted in any way to make them scared of him.
That does not sound right. Can I just give the phone back to Lenora, please?
Yeah, we can talk when I get home. I'll try and brainstorm. I'll try and leave you alone. But if
this is a lot. I'm sorry.
Please.
Take care of yourself, Lily.
Who was that?
That's Julius. I've got Julius, Dahlia, and Ouija here with
Hi,
me.
Julius.
Hello, dear.
Hi, guys. Lily sounds almost relieved.
If you need it, I've still got the barrier in the garden that I used to train in, so if you want that where you can't be disturbed, you can use that.
I'm okay. I just don't. This is a lot. Can we just? I don't want to talk about this. I'm sorry. Just
right.
Lenora here. Okay. She ran back to her room.
I venture to guess I shouldn't have said I was here.
Nice.
Alright, I'll be home soon.
Okay. I'll try and talk with her. Not about that, but just in general.
See if you guys can make some brownies or something.
I don't know if she's in a sweet mood, but we'll make something for you.
Food of some kind, you know, just something. I haven't eaten yet.
She left her sandwich. I have a peace offering.
See what y'all want for dinner. Come up with something because I haven't eaten, so.
Chicken.
That'll give you all
Okay,
time
I'll talk to her.
back.
Alright. Love you. Okay, bye, uncles.
See you later,
What about you?
Hi, Weezy. Okay, bye. Sorry.
Click.
Bye, Lenore.
Nice.
Sorry for excluding you, Hops.
Oh.
Try and keep working on this.
Having
Nice.
someone who unknown to
Calm down, sweetie.
I don't know if you saw me go in my head.
okay.
I was thinking of
It's okay. Shh. It's okay.
it's hard to explain. I'd have to show you a wide array of blueprints to explain what I was thinking about.
Breathe, sweetie. I'm right here.
Quantum severing.
Great.
So I noticed the part about Jinxie, black eyes, mouth agape. That's not good.
No, it's not. Luckily, Lily managed to reverse whatever it was. And now that we know that that most likely wasn't the chief, going off of what Lily said...
Out of character. Aaron. Julius? No, Julius wasn't there. Never mind. Aaron and Ouija, I need you to do a D100 for a history check.
Okay.
We're still talking.
Quick question.
Hi, how you doing?
We are still talking about family matters. But you are adorable, by the way.
Nope. Not noticing.
Fuck no, you don't remember? That makes sense given your state.
Second question. Given the state he's in, is he feeling anything watching him to any degree whatsoever?
Nope.
Is he sensing anything nearby out of the ordinary?
Nope.
Okay.
Let me know your role there, Ouija.
Why is
Anyways.
Lily training with Thresha if Thresha's bad?
I love my life.
Because...
And I do.
Hold on. What was your role?
I'm screenshotting it, putting it in.
Let me guess, it's a nat 100.
My life is cream and I do cream shit.
Wait, no, I didn't see his.
Ain't no way. Hold on, I gotta see this.
God.
I'm opening up our DMs. Anyways. No, Dice Maiden doesn't like Oku, so Oku rolls in Google.
I'm curious of
Yeah.
something. I'm gonna trust. I don't want it to overwrite the roll I got. I'm just curious of something.
Depending on it, I might allow it.
Alexa, roll a D100.
Oh yeah, I forgot you have that bitch.
Nope.
What was it?
39. So it is 64? If my math is right?
You would have been able to faintly think you might know, but it's more like a foggy memory. Okay, let me see this.
Brother.
Yep, that's a nat 100. Yeah, okay, you definitely fucking remember.
Give me a minute. I'm going to take Hops and explain.
Oh, go ahead, I guess. Well, I imagine that what I'm about to say, he's about to say out loud, knowing Ouija. But Ouija, you remember, which makes sense given your state of things, you remember that the last time you saw Jinx, not when you had came back to the cross, but the very last time that you had seen Jinx, period. Her eyes were flickering to that black thing that Lily had mentioned, and her mouth was convulsing a bit.
Oh, that's fun.
It was like flickering. You do remember faintly seeing that.
Like SCP shit?
If you need a physical reminder, I can switch into the model. It's social acceptable, and then do it.
Maybe do it later if needed.
I remember. Right.
You remember? Okay.
Yeah.
So, why is Lily training with Thresha?
Given that Thresha is one of the two that created my universe, and Lily's power is unstable, she was the next best bet, considering at the time we believed Themis to be the bad guy. And considering she was training under Thresha, more than likely she's been manipulated into thinking Themis is still the bad guy.
Okay.
So.
Is her power like reality warping or whatnot?
God, no.
Fuck no. She is the byproduct of something that should not have occurred. She is the meshing of life power and death power, creating a soul.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's Lily, not Thresha, but...
Is Thresha and Themis like a Tiamat Bahamut situation?
Kind of.
Okay.
That's a good way to kind of get the general gist of it, yeah.
Sumerian
What is it?
Babylonian myth is fun. Well,
What is it, Ouija? I heard you sigh.
I was thinking about what was said earlier, about the way that Jinx was seen when Lily was there.
Mm-hmm.
One of the last times that I saw before I went to the cross, her eyes were flickering black back then, and her mouth was convulsing strangely.
You mean when she was at the bar?
No, that was Nipsey, wasn't it?
It was Nipsey at the bar. It was a fair bit before.
I remember a spirit showing up. I couldn't remember who, because I wasn't the fucking one out, and memories were hazy at best.
Yes, one of the last times I saw her outside of that cemetery, she was having, I guess, a minor form of affliction of those types. I asked her if she was okay, and she said she was fine. I thought it just might have been something that happens with ghosts from your universe when they get asked.
Not to my knowledge, at least not one of Jinx's origin. Great, so she's been afflicted for longer than we think.
I hate to bring this possibility up, but given the fact that it's happened once and she's been MIA for gods know how long, is it possible that I'm gonna lose my fucking shit if this is the case? Another one of those things has been created.
I doubt it. But I'm not going to say it's not possible, but I personally doubt it, considering back then, given what I have been told, Thresha was barely able to keep it contained.
Then it required both of them technically at the time too, if I remember right.
Yes, did. And given the fact that you said she's not of her station anymore, at least not as prominent. Okay, so, plan of action. If we see Jinx again, we're going to very lightly question her about things. What? I have to brainstorm on what? Hops, since you seem to be somewhat involved. You are...
Very sociable.
Yeah.
Let me think. I do not want to drag you into anything that you do not want to be a part of. And it seems that, well, it seems that there may potentially be very large things at play here, and I do not want to see another outsider get dragged into some bullshittery.
Well, see, I don't care. I simply don't care. I've seen a wide range of things, even in my own universe.
Seeing versus directly being part of and acting in is two different things.
And I don't care.
Alrighty. That's the case. Since Ouija gave you that spirity thingy, perhaps you as an outsider can get a bit close to Jinx if you see her, and if not her, then if you don't already, perhaps you can build a sensor of sorts that can scan her and see what afflictions she may have. I can provide you with some minor samples of what she was supposed to be and see what is different. I'm unsure of what kind of sensor scanners would be needed. Perhaps they can help you in that regard.
It's hard to explain, but in theory, if I was able to examine an untainted sample of her, and whatever the taint was on a quantum radiological spectrometer. I'm just throwing words together. Fuck me.
It's alright.
No,
This is a stressful situation. Oh, okay. Never mind.
That was the
It's
moment
fine.
of clarity from Dex. But yes, in theory, I could examine that, and yeah, because when sorry, I'm and you know what, everyone roll a d20.
Okay. Where is the server? Is it to find the server? My notes. What is this for? Like perception, insight?
It's a perception.
Okay. I'm asking because my character does have a +2 modifier for perception. I got a 9.
You definitely see it.
17.
You see it.
Oh, I didn't know you could do. Oh wait, no, never mind. Wait, huh? Okay, I didn't know you could do that. Thank you.
You don't see it.
I recently found out about that myself.
Okay.
You wanna?
I see it.
You wanna roll a d20? You wanna roll a d20, see if you see something?
Okay, I see it with a 9.
No, you don't see it with a 9.
Oh,
You
I don't see it. Okay.
He sees it. You see it. What did you get? 19. You definitely see it. So,
Damn, I'm the only one. Okay.
No, we didn't see it either.
Oh, yay!
So,
buddy.
You kind of. So first, you kind of see like the controls, like you hear the metal grinding because he's clenching his fists as he's going to remember this, and then you see. You've seen this before, but like sparks come off of the rabbit. Like electrical sparks come off of the rabbit. In the advent of faster than light travel, so or warp travel, that kind of stuff. People.
Drone was here the whole time. Anyway,
Gotcha.
Made contact with beings that were not. From what I understand, it was a dimension that mirrored ours in a way, but was not. And I've seen a lot of people been, you know, eldritchified and stuff.
Oh, that's fun.
So I simply don't care. I'm mad as it is.
We all are
like,
here,
insane.
which is why I'm trying to just. Go ahead. Sorry.
I've already lost it. I'm just here to see the world, and I'm here to help people. That's it.
Well, we're all mad here, which is why I'm trying to come up with a game plan. So that way we know what our next steps are, instead of just seething in rage. So, we can talk later as far as what sensors or scanners you would need in order to properly assess her if Jinx appears.
Talking
Go ahead.
about a temporary plan. It's not much of
Go ahead.
one.
If Jinx appears, just talk to her like you would any normal person. If she says anything weird, like addresses herself as we or in a third person or just oddly in general, make note of it. If
Have I
her
met
eyes
them
change,
before?
if her mouth... No, but I'll show you a picture. I believe, if I remember right, Isaiah and I took a picture of her one day when we were hanging out.
Okay.
But just try and see if anything's off, given your state of being. It would be easy for you to most likely approach her, and being an innocent toy, sorry to say it that way,
No, it's fine. Kids love me.
you're the most approachable out of all of us, and you're an outsider. But if it is known that you have a connection to us, then it might be let slip in an effort to try and coerce you against us.
That being said as well, if she does find out that you are close to us, but, you know, still an outsider, she might, if depending on the situation, also try and take note of any calls for help, I guess. When it comes to beings of my universe that are higher power, words are everything. When it comes to very serious situation, wording is crucial. So if she says something that you would consider a bit odd, take note of it, let Aaron know. He's rather well versed in that area, so he will be able to determine what the true meaning behind it is. But for now,
pass it along.
Yes, for now it seems that our best bet is to, as Aaron said, act like she is but a normal person, like it's any other day, and take note of anything strange or odd. Yes, Ouija?
Gotcha.
Make it quick.
He mentioned something about somebody, or it wasn't him. Do you think that is it possible that wasn't Iris's fault? Or that he's...
You want my real hunch? I didn't pick up on anything. You and I probably share the same suspicion. Though when I looked at him, it seemed like his soul was normal. There was nothing wrong with it. And I don't know if she has the power to mask her soul and completely swap its signature out for another person's.
Well, that is but a theory that we will have to explore another day.
A game theory. Sorry.
Oh my, and on that note, I'm getting the fuck out and going home.
I need to get home and check on Lily and Lenora.
Yes, do that. Let us go see what our son is up to. And you... Oh, and you can tell us about that cross-fading thing another day, Ouija.
That's something for later.
That is something for later.
A few weeks, that's what, the Master of the Forge, of the Playtime...
Are you alright?
Will be.
Go away. My training area is still open.
If it weren't for your training, then I would have lost him. I would have had to have left.
You're welcome. But that still means that my training area is still open to you anytime that you need it.
Trust me, I plan on using it soon.
I imagine so.
The bitch was around. She is the first person to drop me that 7-story axe.
By all means. Must be careful. And, okay.
Yeah, sorry we didn't get to talk much. It's okay. The fun thing is, hi, this is not Yuki.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Aaron is just so caught up in other shit at the moment that he is just not adding on to it. He's like, that I am putting it
If
on
you wanna
another shelf in another room.
If you want to spectate the scene between me and Kay, you can, and then we can transition to me and you time / RP scene.
Yeah. Did you want to do an RP scene, or did you just want to hop out?
Okay, here's the thing.
I'm fine either way.
Because I know we were talking about trying to do model work, so I don't know if...
I don't actually know Yugi.
I'm fine either way. I can always do mod work tomorrow during the day because I'm off. Unless I get called in. But I put myself down as do not disturb because people pissed me off today.
We'll hang out for a little bit at least. And stuff, and then we'll decide what to do from there.
Or we can just chill. I don't care.
I'll figure it out while I'm sitting there spectating. Yes, yours.
Okay. I'll let Kay know that you could. I'll let Kay know you're spectating.
Is that just an in-law thing for spectation, or is that just...
Let me ask Kay. I just offered it to Wolf because, you know, it's me and him tonight, so I thought we'll just split off from there.
The difference.
Okay.
So I'll ask Kay.
The reason why I said the energy is different is because this is...
Yeah, Aaron and Weezy probably had the same fucking thought process. Imposter!
As soon as Aaron was like, what if it's not him? And Bijou was already thinking like, you know, I've gotten to watch
you guys know this is not the girl that normally comes
I
in.
didn't really see him.
So what gotcha character is that based on?
And,
Kaya from Genshin.
Yeah, Kaya, Kara.
Did Kai give you the same description of him appearing like he appeared out of like darkness or dark space?
No.
Am I here?
Yeah.
I think it's real. Jesus,
Yeah, the lag
okay.
was real.
That
to see it,
teleported.
Hang on, let me ask
Wait,
you about something they forgot or not.
Yeah, I see
Did you mean to give me the description of how the chief appeared
model
out of the shadows and stuff, or
I
did
need
you
to get out
intentionally
from
leave that
mindset
out?
right now. I need to get out. I have to get off the
No, I
phone
intentionally
first.
left that out. You're not one of death.
Okay, I'm just making sure, because Ouija brought it up, so I was trying to make sure that's not something that you just forgot to mention and that, you know, would have been seen.
And yeah, and the soul, the connection
I'm going to go relax now.
enough to see that.
Yeah.
Especially considering you have not trained a certain site.
Yeah.
Which
the only
makes
site
sense.
that he has, the only site he has from Brie is the one with the clocks.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
That's a good one, Lizzie.
Hey, Aaron, can you actively see souls? Same for, wait.
Actively? No. But if he
Can you
activates Soul
actively
Sight,
see souls?
yes.
He can see souls, but not actively. He'd have to turn it on.
Okay, what did you get?
18.
Oh, so they saw the physical electrical discharge. You would see like this kind of like swelling.
I have a
and
message
then,
from Kay. People are allowed to
Yes.
spectate.
Okay.
Does your life goddess? Can your life goddess actively see souls?
Yes, always.
Roll a d20.
Note for you. If you see on the left eye, the rims are white when I'm in this model, that's Soul Sight. Blue is Detect Magic. Green is True Sight. The color scheme is the same for my social model, but I can't do the white, so I use yellow instead for Soul Sight.
Okay.
So just as a note, so if you see his eyes glowing, then that means that there is a sight active.
11?
No.
No.
So you would have seen like his soul
I'm gonna
like
request on K, now that K's probably loaded in.
start to brighten, and then
I can't
discharge
gonna
with
find
electricity.
Yeah, you can. Press them, get on the big
Bracelet.
menu.
Well, two
fucking
bracelets
hate when
actually
that
inside
happens.
his mailbox.
same.
Or like at the front door at the top.
I like all the different theories
Because
going
Bijou would
on.
have remembered
Yes,
that
yes.
when
Yeah,
he went
yeah.
there,
Yeah, Aaron hated the idea that there's another
said,
parasite around.
something
He
along
hated
that
even
Isaiah came
mentioning
here
that.
before you did.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
that would
Isaiah
suck.
met this bitch. I'm sure he also.
Pops has seen some shit.
Alright.
Bye.
I'm waiting for my invite.
Ding, ding.
But yeah, you would have seen like a bigger electrical discharge
Oh,
of his soul, like his
I
aura
did
would
get confirmation from Miku. Vespred has moved in with Isaiah.
happening.
Okay, have fun. I'm waiting for my invite.
Also,
No.
Would you be able to invite me? Because I kind of want to switch to desktop because I'm not going to stay in VR after
I'm
this.
waiting for my invite.
I'll join
I'll
up with
switch to
you.
desktop real quick and
Alright.
I'll send a request.
I am going to bed because something is not mixing well in my stomach.
Yeah, you might want
No, but take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself.
Security is so weird. There's BBC. The BC play. God damn, I keep saying BBC. The BC.
See y'all.
And it's fine.
Have a good one,
It's
Dex.
funny. I like Roblox and stuff. I play Roblox. It's good. But it just
I like Roblox too. It's just ultimately, you don't see me coming in as like something like this. Why? Why would I? They have their own little stuff. I don't get to come in and just. I'm so strong. You know.
I'm 1X. I'm so strong. I am the king of Roblox. Like, okay, I guess. I don't consider a king of Roblox much. King of Roblox is the same as saying I'm the god from another universe. It just doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I mean, I'll admit, like, I'm not saying it to like talk, like again, like
No, I get it. It's just
like,
kind of.
Like people like were complaining to me. Well, they are saying mean things about like the Roblox thing and character, and I'm like.
Unable to request invite. Oh, that's fun. Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Do. Fuck it. Hold on. Hold on. Is it for everybody? Hold on. Oh. Nope. Just gonna send it. Okay. Unable to. Got it. The other one was a test. Got it. I at least want to spectate. It was good to have Julius and Dahlia just have a little bit of a have it about and about. You know what? I'm gonna act out that one scene that Oka said. You know what? That's what I'll do. Let's go with the gray this time. Okay. Right. Okay, yeah, you're all good. Sorry about that. Okay, he's just gonna come down to the baby room. He was just prepping. That's better. Okay. All right. Got a couple things in the mailbox. Let's see. Da, da, da. Actually, no, this one will be better. It's from Ouija. What the hell are these bracelets for? Oh no, there's an... Actually, hold on, just tick the box. Yeah, let me just rewind that. Let's see. Alright, let me just take one of those knives. Bracelets? Code. He left a note. Saw your ring that she made for Iris at the grave. So I assumed you ran into her father. And you wanted to deck him because you couldn't. These bracelets will help you do so. Oh, fuck yeah. Ah, that feels nice. Okay, alrighty. I'll turn it off. Then I'll just finish up the scene, then I'll just hop on in. Jasper should be home soon. I should make dinner. I hope she likes Maribel. I mean, I got to know her. She seems nice. I mean, this is the reincarnated version of Lioness, but no, 2 different people. As I think if this is like Kikyo Kagome. Iris would hate that. But it's the only thing that makes sense. At least that's the way I can put it. Anyway, what should I make for dinner tonight? Chicken Alfredo or rotisserie. Yeah, rotisserie chicken. I think. Alright. Alrighty, so. Do I have. The fuck is this? Okay.